I'm talking, baby. I love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Please, you have nerve. You've been beating everybody.
I'm talking, baby.
What up, SK?
I'm here for the mess.
I'm talking, baby.
Get it, Daddy.
Hey!
I love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Although you didn't call me silly, honey, you're shady.
I'm talking, baby.
Get it, Daddy.
Well, goodness gracious.
No beef, just tofu.
I'm here for the mess. Get it, Daddy.
Woo, child.
Well, goodness gracious.
Avatar Nation.
What's up, everybody? The streets are quiet finally. Ain't nobody lying, ain't nobody crying, ain't nobody whining, ain't nobody begging, ain't nobody drunk. Yeah, but the streets are quiet. It's actually a moment of peace out here. But I do want to acknowledge those who are awake, or waking up. So let's get started. What's up, Chief, aka Huggy Pacino? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Brixton, babe? Thank you for being a wonderful moderator in the top form. Brixton, I was reading in the news that they trying to get rid of Englishmen and what's the other man's best friend over there in the UK. I guess they're trying to be gender neutral. What's up, Cheryl, the spoiler Burnett? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Let me see who else is in here. Black Pearl, thank you for gracing us. Spicy and Philly, thank you for being a wonderful moderator and so forth. I hope things are going well your way. All right, so let's talk about some stuff. I actually met somebody the other day that was that was in the Olympics in Paris. I'm not gonna tell you how. I'm not gonna tell you what, but I thought that was interesting. I was like, oh, that person was at the Olympics. So hopefully, I'll get to hear more about the experience in the upcoming weeks. So that's interesting. It's sad that you just can't share things with people over here because we all have unique experiences, but it's a lot of people who like to violate people' privacy or violate when certain news is shared with them, they like to go take it a step farther and try to ruin it. So no, but it was interesting that if you put once I found out that person was in the Olympics, so yeah, this past Olympics in Paris. Brixton Babe says not true. There's lots of talk and debate about it, but no, it's not true. I agree. I mean, come on now. I feel Brixton like they trying to just ruin. Life is life, right? The world is the world. You can't sit up here and be gender neutral everything. Like it's getting a little bit out of control, to be honest. Regarding the stuff that happened in, I think I forget y'all, it was Georgia with the bang bang. That father need to be held responsible. He need to be held responsible because why in the world are you giving your son a gun to? You know he was mentally crazy anyway because the FBI had visited him before that situation. Before I think he even gave him the gun for Christmas. So you need to be held responsible for that. Sorry, I don't. No, I'm not even trying to even give or think of a way to give that man a pass. All this what they call it, fatherly bonding through guns. Okay, if that's the way you find that you could bond with your son, then be prepared to handle the ramifications and the repercussions when they decide to do stuff outside that gun. He already showed he had a tendency to not be right in the head or had some negative thoughts involved in the bang bang. So why do that? You gotta hold that. And I feel bad in a way because damn, it's like you on your living room couch the next, but you sitting in a jail cell the next day, right? You go from the living room couch, probably in his recliner, now to a concrete chair. That's messed up. But can't be buddy buddy with your child. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, but he looked crazy. I mean, these kids are messed up. But like I said, with him, he had warnings. Like he been talking crazy for a minute. So and then on top of that, what's the sad thing, Brixton, for what I read, he had just joined that school. Obviously, if he in high school, then he 14, he just got there. Yeah, but he just joined that school. So that's kind of crazy. If you a junior, you a senior, you've been at the school. Then some sophomore. I'm sorry, that's sophomore. Freshman comes in, blasting up the place. That's crazy. So let's get into nothing real quick about the economy, y'all. They lying, y'all. They lying. Let me play my lying clip. I can't. They lying. I think they've been lying for a while. Where my clip at? Everybody lying. Stop all that damn lying. Why you always lying? Now the people that lie are the government or whoever. They're lying about these job numbers. They're lying so much to the point. I think I told y'all when the election is coming, they gonna lie, and we seeing. I told you about the job report. They saying the job report didn't come in that bad. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna tell you something. Major companies aren't hiring, and economic growth is slowing. Okay. Then on top of that, I guess they're trying to hold on to the interest rate is cut, but they're not. They fudging the numbers, y'all. They fudging the numbers right before the election. What I told you, we have an interest rate cut right before the election. The economy is going to see great. It's going to see amazing. Once we had an election, that shit gonna go down the drain. Just be prepared. I see the writing on the wall. I'm just mystified and blown away. How it just like cements my distrust in our financial market because it's just like y'all lying about the numbers just to keep everything gravy. Because if the numbers really were to come out, oh my God, the stock market would sell off. So I pretty much got my answer. But I tell y'all that just be prepared. Dollar Tree and Dollar General are crashing like hell. I was a believer that in these hard economic times, they would be the ones to survive. But they not. They dropping like crazy. I was like, what the hell? But like I told you, people stealing from them. Their margins aren't high. They stuck at the $1 price point. Now people are mad because you say you the Dollar Tree, but no, you turned into the $5 tree. So a lot of people are pissed off about that because you're not staying true to what you said you are. If I want to get something for $5, I'll take my ass to Walmart, and that's the situation. So oh well, so sad. And on top of that, they closing. So like I told you, I stopped going. I used to frequent a dollar store frequently, but when I saw that some of the stuff they had wasn't there no longer and they replacing it with stuff that was more expensive, I'm like, nah, y'all losing y'all mystique. Like y'all losing what y'all said y'all was about. So I don't even go up in there no more, really, to be honest. Um Spicy Infinite says, oh my god, I was trying to say hello, not here. Oh, you good, you good, you good. Brixton Bay says our leaders are too scared. Yes, they are. Because everything would just go people go crazy. And I guess like I said, I guess I answered my own question, right? Because why the numbers are skewed, why the numbers are not real, because if they really were, then all hell would break loose. And to be honest, they talk about that man. Well, if you follow the financial market, you know what I mean. But they saying that Jrmb Powell got a cut by 50, not 25. But the thing is, if he cuts too fast, they're worried about inflation going back up. I'm like, fool, you better start cutting because right now, if you keep not cutting or baby cutting, then people are gonna be laid off, and you don't want that to happen. And then they said we're already in a recession, so we'll be interested to see what goes on. I'm interested to see what goes on as we head towards the holidays. So we'll see. All right, what's the other thing I want to talk about? Oh, AI. So I have in my title, AI help me. Look, y'all. I'm in this class. And yes, I did not come out here asking for help me go to back to school fund or nothing like that. I'm in an actual class, not a virtual class. So I'm in an actual class. I'm not sharing all my business, but I'm trying to become more proficient in something. That's all y'all need to know at this time. So I'm in the class. It's a good class, but the class has shared responsibilities amongst the leadership, meaning those leading the class have shared responsibilities. I feel one of the people leading the class is scared of me because he in charge of something, but I don't think he knows. He's proficient, but I don't think he knows certain things, certain nuances. And he's not. Technically, he can get away with not that, but I think all I'm gonna say is I'm having a hard time getting the answers to what I want. So I turned to AI. Now, this is the first time I ever use AI to this degree, right? Um, so he couldn't really answer my questions. How can I say this I don't say on the test, but on an assignment. So I pumped out the question. Well, I put the question into AI, and AI gave me the answer that I wanted and more information like that. And you'd be like, Sir King, duh. I understand AI could do that. But listen, when it comes to an educational standpoint, how the hell the teacher gonna know if, like, honestly, I'm the kind of student that gonna want to know, no. But there's lazy students who just want to know for the moment. And as in an educational setting, these teachers got it bad because how you know if the student really knows what you asking them. Like I said, I put in the question and I got the answer that I wanted and more information more than that teacher or whoever it is could tell me. And I'm like, damn. So when they tell you, so these people, my people in the market, when they tell you that AI, don't really have a future, they lying to you. Because that thing saved me about a good 30 minutes of research. Then on top of that, it gave me answers that I would have never found. So for those who are in the market looking at AI, AI is the future. AI is allowing people to will allow people to do things faster. It will provide more response, well, more accurate responses to some degree. Um, AI is changing the game. I feel AI, we are in the beginning of it. We are in the beginning, just like they told you. Oh, nobody gonna run around with no cell phone. Ain't nobody carrying around no square with them everywhere they go. Ain't nobody gonna do that. We as humans not gonna do that. Everybody not gonna have their head bent down all day there looking at it. Look at everybody got a cell phone. Even homeless people got a cell phone. Not knocking my homeless people, but I'm just saying, even homeless people got a cell phone. So AI is the future. I don't care what nobody say. I hear some people saying, "Oh, Nvidia's going down." Let me tell you something. Everything's going down. I'm still a strong believer in Nvidia because I've been studying them for ages. They went for gaming to now being able to process GPUs and pretty much going to be everything, and they got a head start. Now, I'm not saying invest in them, but I'm telling y'all, everybody wish they had looked at Google or whatever it's called. Google, what's the other one? Apple, when they first came out. And I'm like, who the hell gonna invest in a company named Google? Noodle. What? Google, Noodle. No. So when I see that, I'm like, So the GPU is what allows the information to be, I guess, comprised and we'll say displayed, but computed in a short period of time for us to get the results back that we want. So when I saw that, I'm like, damn, this is definitely the future. So, like I tell people, if you can get in, because you're gonna be saying, damn, 10 years, like that whole, what was that? That Nvidia stock was just $100 a year ago, and then it went up to 1,000, and then they had a stock split to bring it back down so that more people could buy. It don't mean more people could buy, but it makes it more accessible to get one share. So it's just, unless they have a competitor that comes in and is able to replicate their intellectual property and stuff like that, then I'm just, I'm like, all right. So, but going back to that whole story about AI helped me, it sure did. And it gave me more information and it lessened my stress because I was tired of that person in the class who was in a leadership capacity not being able to answer my question. And I think he honestly avoided me. And I'm about to go up to that damn class, not telling y'all what day. I'm about to go to that damn class and be like, look, what the fuck is going on? I'm looking for knowledge. I'm looking because I'm feeling bad that I'm being too aggressive. But after that, I want knowledge. I'm here to learn, and I'm not getting it in a manner that I'm accustomed to. And why is that? So yeah, so I'm about to make it shake next week because I'm like, because the thing was, oh Lord, the thing was we had took a quiz and the answers that were marked wrong on the quiz, I feel were right. When I went to go investigate, nobody could give me a definitive answer because I provided proof on why it was right, why my answer was right. And no one could give me a definitive answer. And when you're in an educational capacity, you cannot give me a definitive answer. I start to get pissed because the last thing, my thing is I strive for perfection in all that I do, especially when it comes to education, because I don't like no people saying I got shit wrong and I didn't. I hate that because then they can run back and say, "Oh, you're not qualified because you didn't have this correct." So I don't like that. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to raise hell. Like you find out these motherfucking answers and disprove what I'm going to say. Just prove me wrong. That's all. That's all I'm asking. I'm asking for education. So, but in regards to AI, AI is an amazing thing. It's also a scary thing. Hold on one second, y'all. It's also a scary thing because VS is over there mad because somebody done put her image and allowed it to like say things that come out of her mouth. Which I mean, in the grand scheme of things, she does have a concern, but I'm just mentioning that because it does show the power of AI. But also AI is a source that I was like, damn, this thing is telling me everything that I need to know. I put the whole questions in there. I was like, tell me, is it true or false? Bad Boy came back and said, it is false, and this is why. I was like, you my new buddy. You are my new buddy. He told me not only is it false, but why. I was like, okay, I hear you. And listen to resources and everything. That would at least took 30 minutes. I was like, thank you. So I'm a believer in AI, but I am scared about its ability because what it showed me is that it's able to research or grab from a vast number of resources, compile it and display it. But also, where is it getting that information from? You know what I'm saying? So, but it does have its benefits. But I'm like, hey, thank you, buddy. All right, moving on. What's up, Tanya McNeil? How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's up, Daisy and her Daisy Dukes? So yeah, all right. So let's get into the news that you absolutely cannot use. We're gonna take a brief commercial break real quick. Feel free to, if you want to send a gesture to $ Circling Crowd, and we'll be right back, y'all. We'll be right back. Ooh, child. Who said that? Let's play this. Mm, mm, mm. All right, and Bless Walker should be in church right now, but here she is twerking it on the pew. That's a damn shame. Bless Walker's twerking it on the pew. Somebody didn't set up there and lied on me. Oh, Ness was lying on me last night or the other night, talking about I set up there, did something, and Nika and Ness. I was like, if y'all don't stop that damn line. Actually, I got along with them until, I ain't starting no beef. All right, let's get started. Yes, it's just Kimmie lying. Okay, so Brianna, because I'm just say this because back in a while, Kimmie said that Brianna had to sit on her seatbelt because she couldn't fit. Right? Y'all remember that? I'm not lying. I'm not embellishing. So Kimmie said that Brianna had to sit on her seatbelt because she could not fit. Okay, and the reason why she had to sit on her seatbelt was because uh the seatbelt indicator in the car kept saying ding, 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 ding. So eventually that becomes annoying, right? So Brianna will plug in or put in into the seatbelt holder, whatever you call that thing, fastener, whatever, and then just sit on it so the car would go ding, ding, ding. Well, then, as you know, Brianna's out there rumbling and tumbling today in the streets of Tampa getting her car washed, I guess, talking to people that ain't talking back to her, all that stuff. Except for the men that work there. Obviously, I mean, if I worked there, I would have to talk to her too because, she's a patron. She's a patron, right? You can't ignore the people who are, supporting your business or patronizing your business, right? So, but other people she's just talking to, they ain't saying not a damn thing. But anyway, so I want to show this picture right here to show y'all what's Kimmie lying. What's Kimmie lying? Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Here it is. What's Kimmie lying? And the reason why I show this picture here is because we now see Brianna traveling and weighing out her car, but she is seated in the vehicle with a seatbelt. So did Kimmie lie to us? Did Kimmie lie to us? Is or did Brianna get a seatbelt extender? So I just wanted to pose that question because now we see Brianna's able to fit. She is driving safe, adhering to the rules of the road. She is driving safely. She's all what they call it, suited and booted, so she won't get booted if she get in a crash and go through the windshield. So I was just wondering if Kimmie was not telling the truth because we do see Brianna has a seatbelt on and everything. Now we see the discoloration in her neck is gone. Some people are saying that she has 1, 2, 3 chins and all that stuff, but but nonetheless, she is safe and secure in her vehicle, even though the tires are about to explode, but she is making it safely from point A to point B. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with y'all. Her skin does look healthy, for what we've seen in past years. Um, you know, but she still got a long way to go. But I just wanted to share that with y'all and see, was Kimmie embellishing? Was Kimmie lying? Because we do see clear evidence that the seatbelt is fitting around her neck, her chest, and everything else that we can't see at this time. All right, so I just wanted to pose that. Hopefully, we'll get a question. I mean, hopefully, we'll get an answer to that soon. Maybe not. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. Okay. Ooh, child. I feel sorry for that seatbelt. But anyway, moving right along. Moving right along. All right, let's talk about this Dovie and Just Read My Book. Only over here. Only over here would you have a court case and then the court case got the wrong date on it. What? What? When I heard that, listen, I wasn't even following that closely, y'all. I wasn't even following that closely. I was just like, okay, whatever. They in small claims court, just read my book, trying to do whatever. Dovie countersued. And Dovie was run. They were saying Dovie was running around here at 9 o'clock, yelling and screaming that she had won. And just read my book says no. The court case is at 2. And I'm like, whatever. Because then you got to think about it. Just Read My Book didn't show up for the first one. So I'm like, maybe this woman don't even want to go to court. But nonetheless, Dovie did, I guess, did get noticed that the court case date or time was moved up, whereas Just Read My Book didn't or did not read that publication. But so I guess they were saying W won by default. But the judge says, wait a minute. Well, no, let me just say, Just Read My Book said showed the court where she had a different time. So therefore, the judge said, wait a minute. We'll do a continuance for what, September 17th? So anyway, they said it's crazy because they said that Dovie is saying that she was illegally evicted out of Just Read My Book's house when she put her out on video. We saw her, on the porch. I'm like, damn. If you think about it, that situation is so deep on so many layers because one, you're going to someone's home to live or to be invited in, and y'all never, I don't know if they met before, but y'all really don't know each other. And if you do remember at that time, we thought they were putting on for the cameras. It was cats peeing and this and that and all that other stuff. And I mean, see, at one time somebody made a good point. Dovie seemed like she was trying to get Just Read My Book to be arrested and all that and be put out her own home. I was just like, y'all trifling nonetheless. But all I gotta say is What's up? What's up? How you doing, Madame Scorpio? But I just want to say it's just crazy how like I don't know how can I say this. It's okay to meet people off of YouTube because we see that, but y'all quick to live and lie and lay with people y'all don't even know. Y'all see somebody for maybe 2, 3, 4 hours a day, maybe in the virtual form, but you don't know what's going on in those other 20 hours of the day. You don't know if they psychologically right. You don't know if they, you know, break out and turn into a werewolf at a certain part of the day at like 9 o'clock at night when they only on at 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. that day, and then at 9 o'clock at night they turn into a damn motherfucking werewolf, and you don't know that until you laid up with them. Like that's just weird. It's okay to meet, but y'all be sleeping, living. I'm like, what? Now let me just say this: YouTube could be a great lifeline, but not like that. Y'all in somebody's domain, don't know what's really who going on. You don't know what beef they got going on in their hometown that you may become a victim of. You don't know if they got some stuff going on with their neighbor, their ex, and you laid up there. You don't know if you're gonna be made a pawn to make they jealous. I mean, excuse me, make their ex feel jealous about them that they got somebody else, and you just thinking you having a good time and being able to be with your bestie off of YouTube, but it's shit make it real. Like it's woo, child. It's interesting. Yeah. It's just interesting. It's interesting to see. I mean, that's just interesting. Hmm. What's up, Bertha May Jackson? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, it's just interesting to see how quick. I mean, I mean, it is. I feel like it is a lonely world, but damn, don't put your don't put your don't put your like safety at risk. I don't know, but I guess everybody's different. I don't know. I mean, like I said, like I have my own thoughts on Dovie though. I just don't. Mm. I just remember how she came on the scene. And no offense to you, Dovie, but you sound like Daffy Duck, and I can't really listen to that. So that's why I don't really be listen to you too much because you be just talking over that. You should have done. You should know I was there. You know, I tell you what I was going on there. And then you went and picked up the. You went outside. When I went outside, you locked me out of the house. When I was outside, man, I don't know you wouldn't let me in. I know. I ain't got time for all that. I ain't got time for that Daffy Duck talk. No, no. And then you be embellishing and lying, talking about Jay Wilson got the big piece of chicken that you drove around Judge Zimmerman and all this other stuff. I just thought you be lying. You be putting 10 on 20. So and then you lied and said that you said that the cat had took her dentures or something like that. And you said, "Oh, I was just joking today." What? Come on now. Come on. You another person that just be having the aesthetics of innocent, but be just doing the most and being nefarious. I just anyway. Oh Lord, Madame Scorpio says, so Kim said he moving to LA. People ask is he moving with Lemon. He talk about he gonna move out. He called it Silicon Valley. You know, it's Silicon Valley, man. You talking about you gonna move out to LA. I was like, he's nothing but a big ass liar. You're not gonna move no damn where. Anyway, you gonna go to LA. Yeah, go over there, be with the homeless people. And you know what, man? He probably is gonna move in with Lemon. No, I'm no shade, no lie. But it's just like I just don't like that lying. So like, I got money. But you ain't have money. You didn't have money to buy deodorant, did you? From what they saying, you walking around with no sock. Any person with money gonna try to make themselves, unless they intentionally try to make themselves look poor, it's gonna at least present themselves with the bare necessities, right? Because who wants to be spoken negatively about? Unless you have rich guilt, and we know you ain't got that. Because you wouldn't be canceling your credit card on people if you really did. Anyway, I'm not. Brooksmith says people meeting partners and best friends from YouTube before reality sets in. It's a lot going. Of course, they don't know them people, and then y'all dating on here. I mean, it's whatever. Love is love, but y'all dating on here and all this other stuff. It's just like it's interesting. I'm a fiance says, "Hey, you and your channel name doesn't match your avatar, so What should we call you this morning? Sir King. I just haven't had time to go. That's a lot of work, y'all. That whole branding stuff is a lot of work, and I just don't have the time to do that. To go, and it takes money to do that. The way I did it before with the brand and all that stuff and all that, and I'm going to do it, but I just don't. First, that's okay. I'm glad you brought that up. Real quick, let me address these other people's comments, and then I'm going to go back to what your comment made me think about. And what you said, and she has a nerve to say she's a storyteller, but involves real people and expects it to be okay with her lives. Well, that's what a liar is, right? A story. Like, they're telling a false story. That's not true. Silicon Valley is close to. Oh yeah, but they having where everybody's leaving. So why he think that? Oh, he's going to Silicon. They call it Silicon. I don't think they call it Silicon, but whatever. Silicon Valley. All them companies about to move up out of there because the crime rate is so high. Like it used to be the tech hub, but it may partly still be. But a lot of people, companies are moving out of there because that crime has gotten out of control. It's gotten out of control. I think what's her name? Google and Apple, or one of them, said they were going to build something, and they stopped because it's just a lot of companies are moving out of there. I remember one time I went to San Francisco. I was so disgusted. He said he went to Vegas looking like he was taking the trash out. He sure did. I went to San Francisco years ago, and I was just so disappointed in the amount of homelessness I saw. I didn't, because when you look at it from afar, you don't see it that way. But it was the homelessness. It was I saw doo doo on the street, and not dog doo doo. It looked like human doo doo, human doo doo on the street. It was just like I'm gonna tell you. So I went out with my friends, and I'm not a bar hoppy type of guy, right? But it was like everybody. This woman came up to me. She started dancing on me, and then all of a sudden she just went bipolar and had an attitude. I'm like, what the hell we dancing? What's wrong? Did I not do the two-step fast enough? Did I not do Lolo's stinky leg good enough? Did I not execute? So she had got an attitude. I was like, ooh, thank God we really didn't get to know each other because you just too fickle. Then I go out, right? So all of a sudden, there's people out on the street. So a fight break out or something, and then the dude. That's all I needed to know. Get the hell out of San Francisco. There's a fight. The dude takes the guy's head and bashes it on the street, on the asphalt. I was like, oh hell no. I'm like, let me get me out of here. It was like, I don't know. It was like mayhem just ensued. It was like the purge. It was like, what? Dude took the guy's head and bashed it against the street. I was like, against the ground. Nope. Nope. I ain't never. First time there and last time there. I ain't never going back there. Sorry. I was like, y'all are crazy. It was insane. And they had the most ghettoest ass people. Like, you think Pizarro ghetto. I went into a Walgreens and it was some black lady. She all hood. Child, I don't even know how to imitate it. She was the most ghettoest thing that I ever. That I was like, they out there, they different out there, for sure. I was like, I saw, and then the cops stopped us. Luckily, I was with some white people. Oh, y'all, homeboy decides to do a Yui. This is the craziest. This is some crazy shit. Homeboy decides to do a Yui, right? I think like around a railroad track, but the railroad track wasn't up. It was like he didn't go against the train or the guardrail, so it wasn't like that. But he just busted Yui, right? So I'm sitting in the back seat with three white people, two in the front, one in the back. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit, because guess what? The cops pulled us over. I'm like, this motherfucker here. So what I did was I immediately I was hoping the cop did not see me. So I put my head like on my knees and just pray to God. So, oh Lord, hurry, get me out of here. So when he saw the white boys in a black neighborhood, he asked them, are you guys lost? Like, what? I was like, oh my God. So I was like, okay, it's just a matter of time before he see me. It's a matter of time before he see me. But they were like, "No, we're not lost. We're just up here, up the way, and all this." And then the officer was like, "All right, okay, well, just be safe." I was like, "Oh my god!" So I don't know if he saw me or not, but I was just like, "Thank God he's." I don't think he saw all the way back in the car. He may just looked at the driver and all that because I definitely had my head on my knees, hoping and praying that he didn't see me. Because I was like, "Lord have mercy, this idiot that just got us pulled over." But anyway, I guess that's one of the benefits of being white. I guess I don't think he be asked for no license or registration. He just asked if they were lost. So anyway, um, so that's what I have to say about that. And then on top of that, so that's the perfect segue into that. Like, why is he asking? Can he be accepted over here? He came in the wrong way. Then he said, "Oh, most of his cash outs come from here." We don't want to hear that. Why are you telling people that you getting cash outs when those who are over here ain't barely getting none? Like you're not even beat sector. So that infuriates other people because you haven't even put in your dues. There's people that have been over here 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years who've been waiting, to crack um a certain level or to get cash apps, and you're saying you're not even from over here. So I think the sector's already done what they're supposed to do for you, which is financially, enrich you. I think, and you're not even appreciative of that. You do a lot of shit that's not us, and then the only reason why you have life is because of Brianna and YouTube cameras, to be honest. And I feel like Brianna only uses you for content because she knows that she ain't got to work as hard. And Brianna, why don't you put something on that motherfucking blank ass wall? I'm so sick of that wall. That wall looks so like ugh, just disgusting. Put some art up there if you're really a bad bee. If you're really a bad bee, put some art on that wall. We're just tired of seeing you creaking in your chair or your couch in that blank wall. It just looks like you just moved in or you ain't got no furniture. Anyway, so yeah, so I just get tired of him because he's bad. He's begging. Everybody here don't like. If you notice, you don't beg for like to be accepted. Like you put in that work, you hop on the panel, you do what you have to do, and your channel get shared out, and you grow like naturally. But you begging that just puts a bad taste in people's mouth, and you don't understand this area. You're like my views have comprised of most of this area. So what? Who cares? Most of my cash outs come. Who? So what? You better hope that's not a good sign because we don't support long. You just getting support now because you're affiliated. Once Brianna get tired of you, it's bye bye or whatever. Or once she say something to make her pissed off, then bye bye. See you later, sayonara. You're a clown, and I hope you don't take your ass to San Francisco because you're gonna really get that work. Trust and believe. And if Lemon wants to take you in, so be it. So be it. But I hope he teach you how to bathe at the same time. Anyway, moving right along. Um, what's up, Lim T? Lim T says, "Hey, SK Mods in chat. I will red ball to catch what I missed. Well, thank you for red balling and for your support. I'm a fiance says a lot of mental illness. It is a lot of mental illness on here. Yeah, doo doo. Doo doo was on the. It was just homelessness. Doo doo on the street. I'm like, where? What? You really had to go like that? Yeah, it was crazy. He wasn't. He went to make his look like. Oh yeah, I read that one. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Brixton Bay says he needs to put in more work to get the respect he wants. He does. He just does. And then on top of that, Brixton, he came in the wrong way. That's why I tell people be careful how you come into the beat sector. You may think going at people and all that stuff is the right way because it may get you the views and all that, but it's a long-term effect if you expect to stay around long term. If you come here hopping on a panel, I think the best approach is just to hop on a panel and start asking questions or add to the commentary so that the audience gets used to you. Then you say you're going to start a channel, and then and then you can start acting crazy. But to come in, not the right way to go. I just felt he came in. He's just annoying, to be honest. And he's a liar. I think what people don't like is a liar, and a liar that admits they're lying on purpose. Because therefore, you can't say that you don't know what you're doing. You're doing it intentionally. In this area, really don't like that because we like to think that things are organic, or authentic. And when you just sit up there, yeah, I lied, I ran a play, yeah, that's what I do. and then you expect us to support it. We're like, fuck you. Get out of here. Get out of here. We don't like that shit. And you bringing that over here because y'all done ran I guess, the entertainment factor out of y'all area, I guess, from what I hear. But don't bring that over here. It's like bring somebody into a good neighborhood. Like they come from a bad neighborhood. They see all this good in a certain neighborhood, so they don't want to start robbing and stealing from people. Don't I don't support that. And like I said, Brianna's the only one really giving him life like that. I know YouTube cameras likes him for whatever reason, but he's getting his real life, I feel, from Brianna. But whatever. Brixton, he needs to put more work in to get the respect he wants. I agree. Madame Scorpio says he's lying. Nobody is giving anything. I don't believe it either. I just think he's a con artist, to be honest. Because what he says, oh, he said he going. What did he say he was going? Oh, he was going to Atlanta. He said, oh, I canceled my trip to Atlanta and decided to move to LA. Okay, you just lie about everything. Nothing that you do goes through. You only went to Vegas because I guess you finally able to get the funds to go. But everything you do, you lie about. Like I would, it's hard to get support like that. I wish he would go away. I wish he would go too, and he wouldn't be missed. He wouldn't be missed. Like he wouldn't. Like it's just weird. Like and then Nika's like, oh, I like me some Shakim. Like it's like Nika, you're so easily entertained. Like that's like buffoonery and coonery. It's like somebody. It's like you. It's just like anyway. I'm a fiance says I doubt he gets getting that much too. He was crying about StreamYard. It's going to $44, and he doesn't make enough to be able to stay on YouTube. He's said goodbye about 15 times, but he never left. Yeah, he's an impulse liar. And StreamYard didn't get no damn $44. That's probably what he need to keep his phone bill on. But ain't no StreamYard ain't going no $44. Because I was like, I didn't say nothing about it because I don't like I stay out of stuff. Like I don't know if because I know StreamYard goes up incrementally and has done that. So I'm like, let me fall back. I'm not going to comment on that because maybe he did get a $44 increase. I don't know. But I haven't seen no $44 increase, and nobody else is saying about no $44 increase. So I don't know. But like I say, I don't really comment on financial factors that I can't really verify for myself. The way he came in wasn't legit. He kissed ours and paid for visibility. It's not authentic, and we like the real deal in the sector. Yeah, we like people to get in the mud and get it on their own because it adds to their storyline. When somebody's just giving you stuff because you're paying for it, and it so pisses me the fuck off. Excuse my French, which is, oh, you owe me a redirect. Nobody owes you shit, bro. If somebody wants to sit up there and redirect their audience to you, then do it. I'm never gonna sit up here and ask somebody for a motherfucking redirect. You gonna want to watch me or not? You subscribe to me or not? I'm not gonna have nobody push their audience over to me for no dick pic. You are just insane. Like just the nerve of you. You just have no pride in yourself, and then you want to sit around and say you straight, but you sit up here and ask. You sit a whole gay man, not a dick pic of some internet porn star. You're a dick pic but you're straight. And then you get mad when people question it. I'm not sending no man, no nothing, not a picture of my buttocks, my foot, my nose hair, no nothing. Because you a man. You don't even see what my physical aesthetics look like. Now, if you a lady, then maybe we could talk. And Brianna, no, there ain't no hope for you. So don't sit over here and start tingling. But no, that's insane. And then he's like, I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight. Wait, straight? You straight as much as a damn what they call them? U-turn sign. Oh, lying ass. Oh, anyway. And it's the key. And let me tell you something. You keep messing with people over here, you worried about your mama being called. People gonna go down your whole motherfucking lineage and start calling too. Okay. People were all, Jay done called my mama. You piss Jay off. Jay done off. You see, she got the resources. She gonna do a whole lot more. She'll probably go to everything, 23andMe, and find out your whole history or heritage or whatever they call it, family tree. Stop messing with people. And just stop lying. Like people just stop lying. Just stop lying. Thing is, he makes himself believe the lies. That yeah, I'm about to go back on tour and focus. What music? You keep playing these people's music, you're gonna see they're gonna get you with a cease and desist and then hem you up for court costs and everything else. Let me see what else y'all saying in the chat. Let me see. Hold on one second. Oof, sorry, y'all. I appreciate y'all engagement. All right. So I'm a fiance says, oh, sorry. Lynn T says he lies effortlessly too is kind of scary. Yes, it's scary. Okay. So Lynn T, I'm glad you said that because he's jealous of Ro. He is jealous of Ro. I'm gonna tell you why he's jealous of Ro because Ro seems to have. And Ro, let me tell you something. If something wasn't true, people would deny it on the spot, especially Ro. He kept saying, "Oh, Ro, you ain't a street nigga. You didn't come. You came. You know, you didn't come to have to work hard in the street, or you don't know how the struggle is. You came with, born with the spoon in your mouth." So I said, "Oh, he said that repeatedly about Ro," and I'm like, "Oh, this guy is jealous of Ro's upbringing." Shakim, whatever, had a bad upbringing. I wouldn't say bad upbringing. I think he lied about that because I do feel he said something in a live, and I felt like he went to a very high level high school. So that's why he comes across as smart because he did come from a high level high school. I don't know what the hell happened after that, but so he's upset because Ro has a certain upbringing or a certain family background where he may have been privileged to what some may consider. Um, so that was very interesting to me. And even if he did like Ro, he will resent him for that part because of Ro's, I guess, perceived um family background. So, but that line, that's a scary part, and you're right about that because those who lie like that are dangerous because they'll have you believing. Listen, I had a family member that was bad at that, and it mentally traumatized me when dealing with them because they would lie about the most smallest of things, and they would make me think. They would lie so effortlessly, Linty, so effortlessly that I myself turned around, like, damn, did am I okay? Did I make that up? Did they really do that? Did they really put that there? Maybe I thought they did and they didn't. No, but I was right. They did do that, but they lied so without no guilt, no flinch, no nothing that it was just like, oh, like second nature. So it is dangerous. I'm a fiance since I personally think he's funny, but I've said since day one he's nobody you could ever really work with or do business with because he lies too much. I agree. I totally agree with that. And limit, keep him out your house. What's up, Miss Magnificent? How you doing? Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Madame Scorpio says VS is coming for him. He got the right one. Oh yeah, VS is VS is one. I think VS is one to take out some people, to be honest. But she can't do it because of certain technicalities. But yeah, she's definitely baiting Shakim. And Shakim, leave Mama VS alone because Mama VS definitely know how to come for your ass. Okay, for real, for real. And then on top of that, she gonna put you on papers. And if you say too much, she gonna try to hem you up criminally and not just civilly. So just leave her alone. But if you really want to become beef sector, definitely mess with her. And you'll see how quickly you become beef sector. Oh, we'll have a whole content for a whole year on your ass. You keep messing with her. Um, Brixton Bay says, I'm a fierce. He's funny and I enjoy watching too, but the lies. He a whole clown, short term clown. Miss Magnificent's Lord, she in danger. Smiling face, red smiling face. Yeah, proceed with caution. Lindsay said, yeah, that is sus as F. No real man. No real man. Let me tell you something. I'm a man. You are not sending your junk to another man. You are not. You are you are not unless you are a sex worker. And I feel, to be honest, what Lemon saw may have been some sexual performances allegedly on his computer that he may disseminate to his paying customers. That's what I feel I saw. Or maybe him in some compromising positions. Maybe something up his butt. I don't know. But I feel Lemon may have seen that. Because let me just tell you, break it down for you. And I know this majority women. There's two things in that. Red flags. No straight man is sending his stuff to another man. Because let me tell you, as a man, you have pride in your package. Let me say that one more time. You have pride in your package, but you also are cognizant of who sees your package, right? And you're not going to send that package over to let another man see it. That just don't make no sense if you're a straight man. You know what I'm saying? So it's either he gay or bisexual, or two, he's a sex worker or online sex entertainer, to say it professional. That's it. That's like a female sending her ussy pics to another straight female. That straight female gonna be like, I don't want to see that. Why are you sending me that for? You know? Um, I'm a fiance says, and he openly says he's gay for pay. If the money is right, he would do it. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Girls, Weave says, Bad Weave says, you're speaking facts. Thank you, Bad Weave. Did you see the video of him wrestling? Nah, I didn't see that. I heard about it. I passed. You know, that's. Let me shut up before I get in trouble. Yeah, he better lay off of Jake. She's on his ass. Yeah, don't mess with her. She another pit bull. What's the other dog they call? She another bulldog. She another bulldog. She ain't a pit bull. She a bulldog. Jay Dunn the bulldog, or Jake the bulldog. Just wallowing. Yeah, leave that alone. Because once she get her fangs in you, and she persisted, she got time, and it's perceived that she got resources. She already probably got an attorney that can advise her on how to proceed with your ass, and she'll wait in line, wait. And then you try to allegedly you try to reach out to her ex, and her ex told you leave her alone. Damn. Even the ex don't want to spill the beans. Anyway, let me see. Madame Score says meant to say, I know. I want to say something, Madame Scorpio, but I know. Okay, y'all. Well, okay. What guys do, I'm just don't include me in this. But when they feeling frisky towards each other, they wrestle because that's close enough to get into the act that they really want to participate in, but they don't. Read it. Just read it between the lines, okay? When they feeling frisky, they wrestle. That's one way of showing dominance over another. Just like you saw with Rico and what's his name, ZT, they wrestle. So it's weird. It's some kind of, I guess, it's some kind of nature thing. They acting like damn mammals. All right, let me see what else y'all said. Yolanda Jenkins Wilson, child. Yolanda. Now I don't know if that's your real name. Let me shut up because I don't want to offend nobody. Damn, I get trying to, Yolanda. I ain't never seen you here before. But thank you for dropping down. But whoo, is your name really Yolanda? Oh, I get it, Yolanda, for YouTube. I got you. Oh, how clever. Yolanda Jenkins Wilson. You related to Jay Wilson? Yolanda for YouTube. I got you. Very clever. Very, very clever. Lynn T says, yeah, I stay away from folks that lie loud. Who needs the lie? I know, I feel you. Then you be trying to discern if it's the truth or not. That's too much mental energy. He saw something for sure. Those initial tears were real. He wasn't crying for nothing. I don't think those tears were real, to be honest, but I do feel he was kind of distressed, to be honest. Miss Magnificent says he is disgusted, period. Yeah. I'm a fiance. He doesn't show J Dunn like we owe. He doesn't know J Dunn like we know. He's in for it. And the thing about that is Jay Dunn gets infatuated with people. Like she won't let go because she's a person that sees Shaquille as a challenge, and once she has a reason to like meet her own personal goal, which is to maybe get his ass locked up, then yeah, she'll stay on that forever. And I don't think that Jay Dunn accepts apologies. She don't care. She'll be like, "Yeah, should never be bothering me in the first place, dummy. And you mess with my ex, and I still got the sauce on them. You look stupid out here messing with them, and they told you leave them alone." Yeah, I don't. Jake don't believe in karma. She's nobody to play with. Yeah, I agree. I agree. All right, let me see. Miss Magnificent Law, SK not wrestling. Yeah, see, I hate to share that with y'all, but I speak the truth. I'm tired of silencing myself. But yeah, they try to get as close as they can. One of the ways in which they do it is do that. That's it. ZT and Rico. Looking at that. Look at that. Oh, that's your real name? Okay. Yolanda or Yolanda? Nah, Yolanda, please change your name though. Don't come over here with that. Okay. I'm not gonna Yolanda, just if you can, just I hope that's not your government, but Yolanda, please just change it. Shorten it, change it, flip it and reverse it. Because we don't want nobody invading your privacy if you go into other chats that don't care about you like we do. So just change, just try to truncate or shorten your name. Um, okay, to protect you. Lemon has a strong nose for him to wrestle with a dumpster with a wig on. Pheromones, right? Pheromones block all that out. I know he has skin marks for days. Well, I kind of believe that when he said he took a bath the day or a shower the day before, and he's still good. He said he told Roro, "I tried to protect." He tried to protect Roro. He tried to protect him. And he said, "I told you not to go over there. I told you, but you don't listen." And I would have been like, "Ron," I would have been honest. Ron would have been like, "Nigga, you need to be listening to me. Look at you. I could give you some life advice. Why am I listening to you? You can't afford a trip." Roshan told me, "I went to DC for you. I went to Vegas for you, and I went to LA for you. Maybe you should be listening to me." That's what I would have told Ro. Come on, listen to him. I'm from the streets. I'm from the streets. Okay. All right, we can tell. Karan Aqua Clara, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Choo choo. Choo choo. Thank you for being here. Let me see. Minty, not yes, pheromones. Pheromones. The pheromones will make the stankiness go away temporarily. Temporarily. Spicy and Philly says Sheeking was on his live and someone in the live told Shakim to slap Lemon and they would pay him and he tried and Lemon slapped him and those red glasses was sitting crooked on Shakim. Yeah, so interesting. All right. The last thing was wait a minute. I need to beg y'all. I need to beg. Please hit the cash app, $ Sir King Crown. $ Sir King Crown. Please hit the cash app. Please. It'll be tremendously appreciated. You know, unlike Bree, we share news that you use in this real world. She talked about people should give her money. Give me like I was like, why do you feel like you gotta earn that money, Bree? Damn. But anyway, if you want to, it would be greatly appreciated. It'd be a wonderful way to start the day on a Sunday. Feel free if you can. Put God first, family second, but no, God first, family second, you third, and me fourth. All right, thank you. We'll be right back.
Thank you for the cash app. I'll be forgetting to. Can y'all hit my cash app, please? Can y'all hit my cash app, please? Thank you, though. Thank you for the cash app.
Oh Lord. Oh, what's she on about? Boy, I feel bad for that cat. I know. Oh, we know she's not taking care. We know she's not taking care of that cat, y'all. We know she's not taking care of that cat. She probably just for the cat. How the cat look better than you? But anyway, moving right along. Last thing I want to say about Ness. Ness, please back up. Back up. You are doing them shorts and you just looking hideous. I saw one short, I tuned in, I turned the hell out. I was like, one, why can't you back up? I'm seeing all these people doing their shorts. They're like a little bit further back from the camera. I know you probably can't see the screen or stuff, but that's why you have two devices, one to the broadcast from and one to read. But just like back up, like your legs don't look right. Your shorts are all squished up in your hoo ha. Your nose is all compressed. You don't look good in the shorts or the verticals. Sorry, y'all, the verticals. Um, just stop. Like just get it together. Your camera is too high. It's like it's pointing down and then your nose don't look right. It look like a flattened textbook. So it's just like, yo, you're not even dressed appropriately. Like if you're going to show your thighs, tone your thighs up. Go to the gym, do some squats, do some leg extensions. You get what I'm saying? Your tone, do a jump rope. Your legs don't look good for TV. They're not made for TV. Ness. Please, just you got if you're going to come on at certain angles, test the angles before you come on. You're not testing the angles. We just getting shocked, just like you shocked at how you look. You sitting up here saying, "Oh no, what's wrong? What's wrong?" The light is beaming off your damn forehead because you got it so close to your head. Just back the fuck up. Back up, girl. Back up. You don't need to be so close. Then you need to get up there and get a screen. You need to buy a screen. It looks like you live in a trap house. We seeing everything over there in the closet. We see all that in the background. We thinking that you competing with Susie to see who's the best Goodwill shopper of the year. Listen, you need to get you a screen. If you have all this $1 million supporter, you need to get a screen that says Ness the Finesse. You know what I mean? Something like that so they look professional. But right now, you look like you're struggling. For real, for real. I mean, like I said, I turned in and I turned right the hell off because it was just like, what? And nobody want to see them thighs. I'm a man and I want to see thighs, but I don't want to see no thighs like that. You got sloppy thighs and all that. Like you up there trying to, I guess, tease people with your cootie cat. No, nobody don't want that cat. They're like a cat that's down at the shelter. Nobody don't want that. So please, Ness, get it together. Please get it together. And I know you're sitting up here. Oh, I saw one video that only had 6,000 views, and I made so much money from it. And I'm trying to see what in that video made it pop. I don't know. But right now, them verticals ain't popping. It makes me want to pop right out of the damn room when I see that shit. Okay. Anyway, what's up, lovely one? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate that. Thank you for your support. Oh, okay, you said that. VS said earlier she could have taken Shakim to court for standing her and Kim. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute, our fiance. What? You can't be. Come on now. Y'all can't be weaponized in the court for just any old thing. Come on now. You can't be having now. You can't be using the court to bully people. Like because uh-uh. You can't get a history of that because the court will look at that and be like, okay, well, this is frivolous, this is frivolous, this is frivolous, this is frivolous. You're a repeat offender of abusing or wasting the court's time with frivolous matters. Come on now, y'all. Yeah, sloppy thighs, Miss Magnificent. Yeah, sloppy thighs. Not slappy thighs, but sloppy thighs. Ain't nobody slapping them thighs. Ain't nobody slapping them thighs. She got sloppy thighs. She sure do. She got sloppy thighs. Um, I wish I could hunt that. I'm gonna try to find that picture of that girl in my damn merchandise. Because every time she want to come over here and say I'm irrelevant, I'm like, but yeah, I'm irrelevant enough for you to buy my merchandise, the merchandise of an avatar. She bought a whole damn sweater, a whole damn sweater, for real, for real. Ooh, what's up, Beasley? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, dear self? Good to see you. I'm a fiance says, yes, she did. She said, oh, she said, did we ever think if they got into a car wreck on their way? That's y'all. You can't blame nobody for you getting into a car wreck. Come on now. Like if you really studying the law, you can't hold someone accountable for an incident that proceeds when you're going to meet them. Now, if they provided you the car, you could say, well, the car was like defective and it was not safe to drive, so therefore that's why we incurred injuries. But that's not the case. He's not responsible for your transport there. Court's not going to. No. The court is going to hold you to some degree of responsibility and accountability. And, you just can't blame people. What's up, the Christian gentleman? Woo, Lord, some people need to get on Christian Mingle instead of YouTube Mingle, to be honest. Let me see what y'all saying. So you can't use the law situation to. I think the legal system empowers people and gives them power that they, really don't have because they won some victories. But my name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. So there you go. All right, I'll drop the link real quick in case anybody wants to come up and share any sentiments. Feel free to hit the link. Other than that, I'm out of here. If you want to, feel free to send a gesture, $, crowd. It is Sunday, so we have to do proper worship because Beasley, we don't know the last time he been to church, okay, since he put hits out on people. But we do want to show our praise and worship so that Beasley and all other people, including yourself, can find the Lord. All right, we'll be right back.
Jesus is all I need to get by. Jesus is all I need to get by. In the morning, he's all to get by. I need he's all you and I need to get by.
Was he trying to do Michael Jackson at the end? All right. Somebody put something in chat I wanted to reflect on real quick. So I'm a fiance. That's interesting you say that because I guess based on what she was spilling in her live that they had been in prior communication before and he had reached out to her. And what's up, Urban? Hold on 1 second. So then when he turned on her, I guess that really got her mad and she was going to call the hotel room and let them know that there were too many people in the room, but she wasn't at home. That's what you call petty. What's up, Urban? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here.
King of Late Night. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I guess since nobody was on. Yeah, I had to sneak in. Real quick. Get the airtime since they hogging up the airways.
What is going on? Greetings to Avatar Nation out there in Avatar Land.
Greetings to you.
I heard I had to red ball it back to hear the first part of your conversation about what's going on in the world today. I heard you talking about AI. So you actually tried it out?
Yeah, to the point that it was actual real world benefit. We got somebody trying to come up here. I think I know who this is. So you want them to come up? Well, I'll let them up. But hold on.
Is it?
No, it's not him. But I was gonna address that. They think that you were him. Hello.
Yeah, what's up? Go ahead.
Okay. What were you saying, Urban?
Who's that, Sir King?
I don't know, Lady of the Night. Who are you? Identify yourself, please.
Really?
Yes.
SK, really? You on my shit list.
This is a YouTube military operation up here. Please identify.
Stop. Just go ahead, talk.
This is for self promotion. You better talk, girl. You know you need some.
In a conversation. What the hell?
In case y'all didn't know, this is Dear Self who doesn't like herself tonight. That's why she can't say who she is. All right, go ahead, Irvin.
Dear Self, what's going on?
Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah. So you actually tried AI. Did you use this? Did you go online or did you download some software or?
Perplexity.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's fascinating to actually talk to AI. I don't know if anyone in your audience has ever tried it, but it's fascinating to actually go back and forth and have a conversation with AI. There's because of how limitless the information is. They're actually designing college courses now on how to talk to AI. It's called AI prompt crafting. So look that up, and it gives you a lot of guidance on how to actually ask questions because there's so much information that you can dig out, uh, and you have to be very crafty with how you ask questions because some things are actually programmed in for it to avoid. There's some politics and programmed in there, and so you got to be very crafty at how you ask questions. But if you're trying to design something or build something, that's where I think it kicks in the best. If you're, let's say, you're trying to create your own app, it'll actually walk you through the steps. For someone who doesn't have the knowledge, the technical knowledge, it'll actually walk you through the steps. If you have something you always thought a great app would be, uh, if you had an app for something, or you had an idea for something, you thought it would be amazing to have an app for that, you can actually use AI to create that for you. So it has some limitless opportunities as far as business goes. If you have some really good business ideas,
Right.
actually,
The person in the back, your camera just came on, so you might want to turn your camera off because I don't think you want me to see you. All right. Sorry.
oh,
Because
that's
I
cool.
agree. No, I agree with you, Urban, on that. It's just somebody in the back popped up. Okay. So yeah, I agree, Urban, and it's definitely what I found out. You definitely have to ask it a certain way for it to get a certain response.
Yeah, it's called AI prompt crafting. But I'm gonna go silent and see what the rest of the people have to say. I just wanted to chime in on the things that you were talking about earlier on.
Okay. I appreciate that, Urban. Hello, Beasley and dear self.
Good morning. I was actually trying to turn my camera on,
Why?
but I think I have it pointed. I have it pointed towards the back, and there's a cover over it, and I don't feel like fucking with it. I just got up. So
Yeah, I saw your
it's
thing. That thing was big as Brianna's. I thought, woo. I'm just joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
well, it's gonna be big if it's that close to the dang camera, man. Um,
It's a joke.
yeah.
Damn,
So,
it's too early to be so touchy. Touche.
well,
Go
maybe
ahead.
that's. I'm not touchy. I'm just explaining, and you're comparing me to a person who has. Come on, man. I could take a joke. Um, there's a little video clip that recently surfaced that shows Tangerine and little Elvis, tiny Elvis, like wrestling on a couch. And it kind of looks like, I don't know if you've ever been to jail,
No, I've
but
never been to
sometimes,
jail.
okay, well, I have.
Oh,
Um, and and I've seen situations where it starts off and two guys are like wrestling, but one is really trying to get the other one to submit. You know, he's really trying to. He's wrestling. One take it a little bit more serious. One's playing, and the other one's really trying to, have homosexual sex with them. And it sure looks like. Have you seen the clip?
no, I haven't seen the clip. Mm-mm.
It's on this Heat, that wonderful, sweet person, that charming individual. Has she ever smiled or laughed once in the couple of years you've been associated with her, known her? You have to answer that question. She hasn't laughed or giggled one time. How could you doing this shit and not be giggle? But he's very aggressive, and he seems, Shakim's a small guy. He's 5'4", 5'5", and Lemon's a big guy.
Okay, so
It's
let me ask you
mighty,
this: who
it's
initiated?
mighty suspect, and it's
Who,
not a
who
big deal that they're
initiated?
gay.
Who initiated?
It's a big, the, I don't know. It kind of gets you in the middle of it. The video kind of starts up in the middle, and it's a different type of roughhousing, and it's not a big deal that they're gay. Disclaimer: it's not a big deal that they're gay. It's a big deal that they aren't able to have pride about their sexuality.
But maybe they're brothers.
Pardon me?
Maybe they're brothers.
Oh, I don't know, but well, whatever kind of brothers they are. It's not I share that. I was gonna say butt brothers, but I don't want to be inappropriate. But
Oh,
since it is 3 o'clock in the morning, and it is,
no.
if you ever can't be a little inappropriate at 3 o'clock in the morning, this ODS, I don't know why he bothers.
I have a question, Mr. Beasley. Like, how many times did you
Can I finish?
watch
Can
that
I
clip
finish?
and analyze it?
Can I finish? Can I finish my statement? I'd be happy to take your question.
Yes, Mr. Beasley. Go ahead.
Okay, I mean it's only fair. I was wondering, is ODS the mother to that little boy that he shows off? He seems like he's a mother, and if he is a mother, is that a butt baby? You guys can take some time to answer that one.
I know nothing of ODS's familial, whatever called family structure.
He gets this child that he fashions around, and it's like a mother. It's like a mother to the
But
child. And I
he
just was
has he
wondering,
has he has pride in that child. I do think ODS has children. That he had naturally.
like
Yeah.
natural children, so they were born from his birth canal, his butt.
Well, no, I think he had sexual relations with a woman. I guess I don't know that.
Oh my God! Oh
Why
my.
are y'all talking about? Why are we talking about homosexual relationships and
Why
sexual
not?
acts?
No, but that would
Why
be
not?
Because y'all two heterosexual men.
that
Like,
would be
So what?
heterosexual,
Why
right?
can't
He has
why don't I have the freedom to talk about anything that I choose to talk about? Why why why
because
why why
it's
why
okay. I'm gonna
why
tell you.
why? But no, seriously, and that's the thing with all due respect.
Hmm. It's just strange. It's like because
no.
he's in
You
that
gotta
age group.
no. I said he had sexual relations with a woman.
No,
What
I didn't say that. I'm saying why is he having this conversation about
is being
two?
messy?
I know, but it's two guys that are young enough to
I
be
was
his
defending
grandsons.
him. Oh, dear self. I was saying he has sexual relations with a woman. That's his
Who?
child.
ODS? Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
talking about that. He's talking about Lemon and the
No,
Shaquem Rush rap housing.
He left that conversation and went over to
But I want to ask him a question. I want to ask him how many times did he watch that video? Because I didn't think nothing of it. It just looked
I don't
like
even
this two grown ass men acting like fucking children to me.
I don't even know what video he's talking about. I ain't seen it.
It's not a big deal anyway. I think that I'm the only person, like one of the few people, like, like I don't care like if he's gay or not. You know what I'm saying? Like if he is, he's in the right sector. And if he is, I don't think so. Because I mean, car is kept loud as it is. I mean, we had somebody called Terry P that he was very infatuated with. So I don't think so. He would have gave it a pipe if she allowed him to. But she said, no, no. You get what I'm saying? I don't think the boy gay. I just think that people in that generation, like the younger generation, they're more accepting and understanding, and they don't care about making friends. They don't have that walled up that the older generation have about being friends with someone that happens to be gay. That's all it is. Y'all look looser. That's all.
Mhm.
When you say so,
I can't say anything.
you can't say anything.
I
Okay.
can't say
Say
I
it.
can't yeah, I can't say nothing. I mean,
I don't. I just don't think so. But that's just me. I mean, they called you a homosexual, and for years I defended you, and you just disrespect me all the
I
time.
don't disrespect
So
you.
yeah,
I
nigga, I blocked you. I'll be seeing you play. I fucking blocked you. Yeah.
um whatever. I mean, you can decide to do what you want to do. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
that's
ain't want to see you because yo, you wild disrespectful,
how
B. Like
wild
I don't get it.
disrespectful. How wild
You wild, yo, because you
disrespectful.
just you
I
got
could be
that
wild.
same
I could
respect.
sit here and call you a fake werewolf right now, right? But I'm not. I'm not. With your pre-planning Halloween ass. I'm here getting ready for Halloween. We still in
She's
September.
dope. Whatever, she's dope. I got this thing
She
with
dope.
Dogman. I
Oh, she
love
look
it.
like she all dope.
Nah, she fly. She got hips, ass, tits, yo. She got. I mean, you could put a bag over her face, but her body's serious.
So that's what you had to find.
I like her.
So you talking about you?
I like her. I like shit like this. I
So
like
she's
dog
setting
nation.
your
I'll be
fitness
watching her
goals. Okay, she's setting your fitness goals. Oh
honey,
yeah,
I'm stacked. I'm stacked, honey. I'm stacked. I'm tall and
that's what
stacked, honey.
Brianna
I don't
says
got.
too.
I
She's
don't,
stacked. Okay,
why you was that bring? Why? Listen, it's not our fault. You don't have the courage to step to her and be like, "Yo, what you doing? You gonna jump on the bus or you not? What the fuck is up? I'm not waiting no more. It ain't our fault that you be doing. You don't got the courage to do that shit. If I was you, she would have been bagged. You know, you want her. She would have been bagged. She would have been bagged, pregnant, married, all that, whatever.
No, I would have been in a body bag because she rolled over and suffocated me. No,
Bullshit. You like her though. Don't do that. That's whack when a guy
I
does
don't
that.
know.
Like
I know
a guy,
she's very disrespectful towards men. She feels that
you
men owe
deserve
her.
it.
How? How?
Because it, how many times somebody gonna tell you they don't want you? So you put it on yourself after that. You know,
But
at first
you
I could
said I
feel
ever
bad for a person,
wanted
but
her.
God,
I
oh
know.
my gosh.
I know you want me, but that's another story.
Okay, Urkel. So that's whack. Don't do that to her. You know what I'm saying? That's whack.
Don't
If
do
you
what
like it,
to her? Well,
so
don't do
you
what?
always gotta. I don't listen because you always gotta fucking sit her down. Like I hate dudes like that. That's like when you walk in the
Do
street and
what?
a guy be like,
You
and
not ex-
a guy try to holler at you, and then you be like, nah, I'm not. I'm good. He be like, fuck you. You got a flat ass and a big head anyway. Dudes, doing you. That's what it remind me of. Like, stop
I'm
doing that. You
lost.
liked her.
I'm
She
lost.
said no. She like her dudes with wigs
No.
in their hair and gold teeth. You just a little too soft for her. She like them Zopound niggas. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got it in you, and that's fine. Everybody got their own lane. You know, that's what she like.
Be
That's
careful
all.
what you ask for.
Yeah, but them Caribbean dudes, they like big chicks or whatever. So she ain't got no problem. She said, y'all worried about the wrong thing. It's always a man around if she want to be bothered. Yeah, and it ain't you.
A homeless man. Anyway, Urban, care to chime in?
No.
Okay. But anything else you want to say there, so? I understand.
Excuse me, I just let you know I'm not toxic. This is our banter. This is what we do. This is our love language. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is foreplay for us.
Yeah, foreplay where? What we
This
playing?
is foreplay. I rip his head off every time because he's a jerk.
I'm a jerk.
You're a fucking jerk.
I think you want me.
That's what. Yeah, I want you. I'm
I
crawling on the floor and rolling over and
Oh,
purring.
you the one crawling on floor. Remember that story? I don't all for on
And
yeah,
you like that story.
you
It
was
did
on that
something for
DDD
you.
pads, right?
It
You
did
was on
something.
that DDD pads.
It did something. It did something for you. It did something for your nerdy ass. It's okay.
Yeah, I was like, wow, okay, she telling this.
I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to talk about that,
Okay,
please.
I'll respect your privacy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hmm.
Ooh, child. Ooh, child.
Uh,
Sorry. Sorry, Irby. No, we don't have a history.
did I interrupt something?
No, not at all.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not aware. I remember seeing her name since the very beginning, but I don't know your history, so I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
But Irby, you know she can see your messages too when she was up here.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay,
I'm not,
sorry.
yeah, I didn't say anything inappropriate.
No, you did.
Yeah.
You just looking out. That's all.
All right.
I understand. I appreciate that.
So
She
do you
likes.
have a little do you have a little time to chat, Sir King?
Yeah, I do. She likes to control me. That's all.
Oh,
She likes to
yeah.
place.
Yeah, that happens. My wife does the same thing.
I'm sure
uh,
on a calmer note though.
yeah, you just got to just as men, we learn to navigate those
Mm,
kinds of things. We learn to navigate those things. And the more time, the more practice you get, the more better you get. Ain't that right, ladies?
hmm.
Um, so we were talking about AI, and I was talking about how to learn how to ask questions. Have you ever thought of something that you wanted to ask, like just like a pondering question? Like I actually asked AI how to give me a number that you think would win the lottery. What do you think it said to me?
It said it can't give you financial advice.
Yeah, exactly. Bingo. That's exactly what it said. So they program things in, but there are some foreign, sources, some overseas AI links you can hit that don't have all the American politics built in. But anyway, so you have to craft the question so to get AI to respond.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of went down the whole language model of how to ask it a question without saying give me a lottery number.
Right.
And in the end, I was able to trick it. So I started saying things like, well, let's just say I wanted to pick a number. I started it out that way. Let's just say I didn't mention the lottery.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say I wanted to pick a number. But in the end, that's how I started it. But in the end, it gave me a number. I stayed on for about 3 hours talking to her. In the end, after all the conversation, always trying to go against the prompt where it said, well, I can't do this and I can't do that. In the end, I was able to give me a number. And I played that number.
And you won.
I have won. I've won small amounts repetitively over and over and over again.
Oh, that's interesting.
Nothing big, just small amounts. Yeah. And I'm not a gambler. I just wanted to play around with it to see what would.
No, that's interesting. I'm glad you shared that because now it gives me a different viewpoint on something. Yes, BZ Land, how can we assist you?
My phone died,
Oh.
and it may die again. But the lady asked me a question. I was curious what it was. The tone in which they ask you the question, they just interrupt you and ask you questions. And she's not one of the more egregious people. She's actually kind of level-headed from what I've seen. But yeah. What was she asking? I came back so she could ask you a question.
I don't know.
Oh, guess we'll never know. Guess we'll never know. I'm gonna have to post that on my community wall. I'm gonna steal it from this heat. This heat thinks every straight male's gay.
I think she was trying to ask you why you were so infatuated with homosexual relationships.
Who says I'm infatuated? Whose determination? Whose determination is that?
You have a strong interest.
Well, yeah, no. But whose determination is that? I'm interested in all types of things: aquariums, cars, football. Because I mentioned something.
Yeah, you mentioned homosexual relationships.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather talk about football.
Well, we were talking about AI. You have any comments on AI?
I don't know very much about it, except it's super frightening when you see a video of someone and their mouth moving and they're saying some shit they didn't say in their voice. It's dangerous as hell. It's dangerous as hell. It can mimic a voice on the phone. I have enough of my voice out there. It can have me saying anything. They can clip and splice it and have me saying anything. It's definitely gonna play a part in the legal system. They can literally frame someone for some shit they didn't do and have them admit to it, and it will sound perfect or even look perfect. It's frightening. It's frightening where they're going with this technology and how they're not going to stop until it destroys us all. But that's down the line. I watch people at different little companies that I visit to that they're not allowed to do things there. We can't do that. I said, what do you mean? Why can't you do that? You should be able to do that. That's not unreasonable. Get your supervisor. The supervisor can't do it. I said, oh, the computer's in control. She said, yeah. I said, who's controlling the computer? Some guy comes around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. We don't really know who he is. It's frightening when machines, complicated, sophisticated machines, are in control of what you can and can't do. You saw Space Odyssey 2001, didn't you? Hello,
So what?
Hal.
No, I agree.
You
I
saw
agree. I agree with
you
that.
saw Space Odyssey 2001 by Stanley Kubrick, of course, haven't you?
No, I haven't. Not.
It's a film that you should look at. It came out like in '69. Kind of boring, but basically the computer of the spacecraft while they're out in space, he takes over. His name is Hal. His name is Hal. But to answer the lady's question, I don't have any particular hang up. Perhaps perhaps that's my sophisticated level way of trolling a bit. Because I watch people become enraged. I watch people become enraged when it really should be when really it's the other way around. I see grown, muscular men putting on blonde wigs and red lipstick. I've seen ODS do it. I've seen Treasure Lane do it. I've seen a couple of others.
But they're not.
Oh,
They're not muscular though.
well, whatever. I've seen men, obviously physical men. John Bradley, never actually. He makes sense when he talks, and he's got a good insight on this stuff. He's not an OG to me because I'm from the original black sector that predates this beef sector by 5 years. Not as large, but he frightened me when I first saw him. He looks like the guy that they warned you about, like Bubba. If they put you in prison and they put you in the cell, you're going to be in the cell with Bubba. That's what he looks like. Yeah, we don't want any smoke with him at all,
Ooh,
baby.
what are you talking about?
Sean Bradley. He looks like Michael Clark Duncan. He's not the guy you want to be left in the cell with alone.
No, he ain't that big. He don't like that.
He's big enough. He got a big head, big black. Uh, I don't want any problems with him.
Now you being racist.
Huh?
Now you being racist.
How am I being racist by describing him as black?
You said big
How
black.
is that being racist?
Big black.
He's big and black. That is not being racist. That's not being racist. That's describing him.
I understand. That's
Seriously.
I understand.
Seriously. I got command of the language. I know how to.
I think he's a normal stature.
I don't know his stature. He just looks big. He looks got a big head, black, and if he wanted to take it, if he wanted to do you like Tangerine was doing little Elvis, tiny Elvis, you'd in for a fight.
Now you calling the man Tangerine?
Man, I got no respect for that dude. That dude is a young boy. The other one's a boy too. And I watch their interactions. I'm like, you're beefing with them? I'm actually a man who's still in Las Vegas, paid his own way, didn't meet anybody, didn't come up, do any of that shit. So I'm here on other stuff. Going to Las Vegas for 2 days is not a vacation. Staying for 2 weeks is a vacation. 2 weeks is a weekend getaway.
But BC,
yeah,
you had a multi-year head start. So
to going to Las Vegas?
Well, just life in general.
Yeah, but I've had some ups and downs. I've had my share of life's ups and downs, but I had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. So they just having fun. They're just having fun too.
You know what? There's something about when you're 31 years old, 32 years old, you're a man. You should have the dignity and the pride and the wherewithal to pay your own way.
But this is a different day and age. I'm not excusing it. I agree, but this
it's definitely spongy. When I saw Tiny Elvis, when I saw Shakim, when I saw him ask for some of that honest rose drink, I'm like, who does that shit? Buy yourself a fucking drink or don't drink.
No, he's a leech. He's a professional leech, though.
Oh well, there you well. All right, well, all right. Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
You said I couldn't have said it any better.
yeah, I think he know that's his way of making it through life. You know, I think even if he had $1 million, he would still do what we see him doing. So 'cause that's what he's accustomed
And
to.
that road guy gave him some, only for them to come back. Gave him like half of his drink. Oh, yeah, sure. Gave him half of his drink, only to come home to be vilified and castrated. These people that are smiling in your face that you're on the trip with. That shit used to trip me out about internet meets, because that kind of happened to me in the same way. And I'm figuring if I'm nice to people, because I don't have to be nice. I've had people come back to the net. This is years ago, and I got to the point where I didn't stop meeting people or been very, very cautious. Plus, because people always want to kill me. And not just YouTube, I'm talking about before, like going all the way up back to AOL. But I'm not preoccupied with homosexuality. But those two have. Lemon is eased up a bit, but Lemon's a drunk. I mean, he's a drunk. He talks stupid, and then I think he forgets the dumb shit he says. You're gonna piss me off. Who gives a fuck if you get pissed off? You pissed off like the rest of them. You're gonna make me angry. You're gonna make me like the Hulk. You're pissing me off right now. At any rate.
It's not like William Carruthers, the younger William Carruthers.
Man, I encountered him the other day, man. What a simp. What a simp. What a simp. And he wanted to like match wits. I'm like, dude, I got no thing with you. And he went into this whole thing. Then he started talking about colorism. You're a light skinned man passing. You're a light skinned black man passing for white. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not even thinking about what you're talking about. I don't have any control of other people's perception. Well, I have a little bit of control, but not that much. And what the fuck is wrong with whatever anybody does in order to get by and make life a bit easier? Well, I can't do that because I'm a dark skinned black man. Like, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck does that got to do with what we're talking about? We're talking about something totally different. And then when I bring up the fact that he was sending, X amount of dollars to that fat chick down in Guyana or wherever the hell she was, in Curacao or where the fuck was that? Where was the fat bitch at? The one that was counting him out the money. Where the fuck was Guadalupe?
Well, don't Natasha come over here for you.
I wouldn't give a fuck. She get cussed out like the rest of these bitches.
Oh,
He said, I did not call her a bitch. I said, you need to call her a bitch. She conned you out your money for all this time. I did not call her a bitch.
He was late. He was late on the payments based on what she said. So.
Late? Bitch, late for what? That was my woman. You ain't never met her. You might be. Did you even get a pair of soiled panties?
Beasley, we have a female audience. We have to respect them.
Pardon me. Excuse me, ladies. You understand? You understand? That's my woman. She lives 18,000 miles away in the jungles of Brazil. Where the fuck was she from again?
I don't forget.
Natasha, that's a French name, so she's from a French colony. From the British West Indies, from the Bahamas. Wherever the hell she was. From Cape Verde. That's far away. But yeah, he didn't like me talking about that.
No, I guess you gave him some truth to the matter. I think he doesn't like to face the truth, unfortunately.
Well, I was only doing it because the guy was trying to, take shots at me like I was in a nursing home. I'm like, dude, I'm not in a fucking nursing home. And I'm driving. I gave the nurse some money so I could be in her Mercedes. Huh? What?
Well, you never know. Depending on how much you gave her. If you could pay her car note, I guess his phone died. All right, y'all. Well, I didn't boot him. His phone died, I guess, and he had to leave, or I guess maybe the nurse told him to give her car back. Get out her car and give her car back and go to bed. So yeah. But whew. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, that's been tonight's broadcast. Urban, if you're still there, we'll schedule a live for another day. It's just you and I talk. It'll be like Urban and Sir King speak on various topics. We'll do that for the audience. But with that being said, I'm out of here. Hopefully, y'all been thoroughly entertained and educated at the same time. What you say about me straight to the kitty table? So yeah, so if you want to, feel free to thumbs up the live. People be just inserting clips because you don't give them likes. I don't give a damn. I mean, likes are important, I guess, but I don't. They said, "Oh, it helps me prompt. It helps. What to say? Push me in the algorithm." No, I don't think that really pushes you. I think maybe engagement, watch time, and all that other stuff. But whatever. Well, Urban, I have to get going, but what I said is we'll schedule something. I'll schedule a live and I'll put your name in the title, and hopefully you'll see it, and then we could just have a talk about whatever you want to talk about. But I gotta get going here. Thank you for stopping by. With that said, I'm out of here. If you want to, feel free to send a gesture $, Sir King Crown. Have a good day. Be the change you want to see in the world, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right. Thank you once again to Urban, Beezy's Land, and Dear Self. Hitting the link. I appreciate y'all. And talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all. See you. And Urban, I'll set that live up. So just be able to look out for it. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye, y'all.
Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu.
That boy is good.